Good afternoon. It is a scary thought. A giant brine well that could become a massive sinkhole at any moment, swallowing up drivers and part of a New Mexico town. State lawmakers know the clock is ticking. Now they have to figure out a way to come up with the money to fix it. News 13's Allison Martinez spoke with a state rep who is trying to do just that. Allison?
Dean, State Rep Catherine Brown says taking care of the problem now will be a lot less expensive than waiting for the brine well to collapse. After extracting brine by pumping water into old salt mines, this massive sinkhole was created in Carlsbad. The well, underground, is the size of 2 football fields with caverns running 600 feet deep. It runs under 2 busy highways. A collapse would be devastating.
The time for talk is over, that we need to start the remediation. Of course, we have to find the money to do it.
The issue even got national attention from CNN in 2013, with experts saying there will be a collapse.
It's not a matter of if, but when could be a century from now, or it could be next week.
And State Rep Catherine Brown doesn't want to wait for that when to happen.
My greatest concern is loss of life. If people are traveling over that area, if we can't stop it before it caves in, we're going to potentially see a lot of lives lost.
She's proposed a slate of bills that would collect $25 million from different state funds in order to jumpstart the project to backfill the well.
One of the bills proposes to go use part of the corrective action fund that's existing in the state already to provide some money for brine well remediation.
Some of the money would come from oil and gas taxes and a water project fund. Brown is also asking for $1 million from the state's road fund, which she says is a steal compared to what it will cost to fix the roads if they collapse.
We lose those highways, and it will be upwards of $80 million just to fix the highways. So we think $1 million at this point in time would be very well spent so we can preserve those highways.
There's been talk of building an alternative route for drivers who want to avoid those highways, but there's no money for it. Representative Brown says a collapse would have a $1 billion economic impact on the state. Dean, back to you.
All right, Allison, thank you. Now, according to officials in Carlsbad, a collapse would also sever a canal, cutting off water to more than 3/4 of the city.